Virgo, sorry, I've been eating nuts. So I'm hearing eating glass or Dean or Nadine or Nadi or Nadia, something to do with the Prince of Nadia or Prince Nazim, something to do with a fight or a title fight. Someone that could be a traveller or a gypsy. Definitely hearing hazelnuts, something to do with nuts. Oh, Hazel, Dean, something to do with hazel eyes or the name Hayes. Okay, but I definitely keep hearing, or dazed and confused, something around Led Zeppelin maybe. Okay, but like, so you might be listening to Led Zeppelin or one of my favourite bands. For the life of me, I can't think. Sorry, but your message was about I can't hang around here any longer. I'm going to have to go because I'm not hanging around here. So Hannah or a hangman, something around a 3 or a Pisces, and I can't hang around here any longer. I can't wait any longer. 7, Pisces, a Pisces or a 7 or a Cancerian, and I can't wait around here and I can't hang around this group any longer because they're not really giving me anything. They're not giving me any answers. They're not really giving me any clues. They're not really asking. They're not really saying anything. And I can't really hang around for long. I've just got to have to go because I can't do it. Fargo, Furlough, Fargo, Ferguson, Fergie. Okay, so Prince Harry, Prince Nazim, the princes of... Prince of fucking Bel Air, something to do with Bel Air or the Prince of Bel Air. So Will Smith, William, but I can't hang around here too long. I can't hang around this hangman any longer. I can't hang around, man. So I definitely keep hearing like I can't hang around a Pisces any longer. Like I can't. I just don't want to. I can't. Like I know I shouldn't, and I know I shouldn't, and I can't just hang around here for nothing. It's kind of like you've been abandoned. You could be dealing with a 5. Life path 5, Sagittarius, Taurus. Okay, and I've been abandoned, and or life path. I've been abandoned, and I can't just stand here. Can't just stand here waiting for everyone not to turn up, or a Pisces, and I'm standing waiting for them to pick me up, and they don't. So like something like that, like you're waiting for a ticket to ride, or something like that, or I'm waiting for a ride or a jump, or jump start, or like someone's car breaks down and they're with the AA and it might be something to do around Pisces or a car, and I can't wait around here any longer. Like I'm getting fucking so sick and tired of standing out here waiting for you to turn up, and you never did. Like you said you was going to turn up, but you didn't. You just never did. So something like that, and I'm getting sick to death of standing out here in the cold waiting for you to pick me up for work, and you fucking never turned up. What's wrong? What's the matter with you? So, I mean, is this people that work for, like, Chilled? Because I'm picking up people that may drive for a living, okay? And these people are standing outside, like, freezing fucking cold, and the bus never turns up, or the train never turns up, or something like that, and you're like, fucking hell, bruv, I am standing out here shivering my timbers, and I'm shivering my arse off, like, I am so goddamn cold, and this person never came over in order to see if I was all right. I mean, are you suffering from shingles or like cold and flu and like you're shivering? And I mean, that could be COVID related. And then someone's like, well, no one come and visit me. Well, of course they fucking didn't, because you're full of disease, man. Right? So I'm thinking I'm hearing I'm shivering and I'm fucking in bed yeah. And they're like, why is no one coming to pick me up for work? And they're like, well, bruv, you shouldn't really be at work. You're not well. Like, you shouldn't be here. And they're like, yeah, but I'm like, no, you shouldn't be here. Like, you're not very well. That's why we're not picking you up, or that's why you're not getting it. Is because something around a disease, or like something around like you don't get it, or like I can't pick you up. Is this someone that people that work at like a taxi company? Or something like that, or they keep bad company and a bad reputation, and like I can't fucking keep hanging around here, man, because I'm getting a bad reputation. Like it's going to give me a bad rap. Keep standing here, so I can't be. I mean, it might be my channel, for instance. I'm a Pisces, but like I can't keep hanging around this goddamn fucking hangman all this time because they don't do fuck all. They just sit there. They don't do fuck all. They don't do anything. They just literally don't do anything about it. Like, are you going to do anything about it? No. Well, if you're not, I'm not. Okay, well then neither of us are. So no one's doing anything. Charlotte? But like, yeah, no, I'm just going to sit here and not do anything. Okay, what are you doing? Not doing anything? Okay, so no one's really doing anything. So you're just kind of like sitting there, not wanting to do anything, being bored, fed up, frustrated, don't want to go out, just want to stay in. and don't want to hang around somebody because, I mean, this could even be like someone at work or something, like they're giving you a bad reputation. They keep talking to you and you're like, man, you're giving me a fucking bad reputation, you are. Like, you're making it fucking worse. You're making things 10 times worse if I'm seen with you. Excuse me, but I've done 2 personal readings and Leo today, which was so confusing until the end. Jim Morrison. Okay, but this is the end. Beautiful friend. The end of a friendship, the end of a marriage, the end of a relationship, the end of, well, the fucking end of the world. I mean, was it a 3? Again, the world is a 3. It's the end of the world, the end of the line. Like, you got to the end of the line, you got told to get off, and there was nothing there when you got there. Like, you know, it's like buying a very cheap ticket to like a fucking expensive thing, and you pay your ticket and you get there and you think, well, fuck me, bruv, I'm in the wrong place. Like, where the fuck is everything gone? You know, oh, it all got stolen. Really? Oh, I've just got back home and everything's been fucking took. I mean, is it someone stole something and they get back there and you're like, I can't wait, and you're like, nah, bruv, you ain't getting back on there. And you're like, what? They're like, no, they blocked me. They kicked me off. They blocked me out. They told me no. I tried to get back on and they said, no, fuck off. You're not welcome here. I mean, what is that? Like, you're not welcome here. And they turn up and they go, here's Johnny. And you're like, no, you can fuck off, bruv, because you're not welcome here. And you're like, why? Well, because of blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. And you're not even welcome here anymore. You're like, oh, okay, then I'll go then. Okay, see ya. Why are you doing it in the first place? Something like that. Or, like, I don't know, like you've had a big argument with a friend or someone at work, and they turn up and they're like, oh, just everything's like forgive and forget. And you're like, what? What do you mean forgive and forget? What, you'll just stab me in the back? You're just fucking like, you've been mingling with all of those people. Okay, where have you been? Like, who have you slept with? Like, and they're like, oh no, I've only slept with 5 people. And you're like, what, since then? You're like, fuck that, bruv, I ain't stirring your custard. I mean, bruv, is that happening? I don't know. But I'm definitely hearing, well, you know, I've been around. And you're like, well, you might be a fucking round, bruv, but, well, I'm square. So if you're rounds, well, my square hole ain't going to go in your naught. So it's like, no, I'm sorry, but that ain't going to fit in there. It's like, how many people have you been with? I mean, is someone sleeping all over the place here? I mean, sorry if this is personal for you. I just don't know what it is, Virgo. Trust me, Virgo, I am not picking on you guys. I'm just trying to pick up on whatever info it is that they're trying to tell me. Okay? But I keep picking up that, like, someone won't go near a person, and they're saying, why? Why won't you do that? And they're like, because I don't want to. Like, I don't want to be with you, or I don't want to have sex with you, or I'm fed up with, like, or like someone's had sex with multiple partners, maybe, and then someone's like, no, I'm not gonna, like, you. It's kind of like people may have split up, for instance, right? People split up, and then one person goes and like sleeps with a couple of people, or, you know, or they test the water or whatnot, and they, like, you know, they do whatever, and then they're like, you know what, you and then you're like, no, because there's this energy of like no here, like no. If no is no, it's around a 2, around a Libra energy here. This came up in a Leo reading, and it was to do around the gates of hell, and it was trying to find information that was buried with a person, and it took it to the grave. Like, I'm going to take this secret to the grave, and I have to meet you at the gates of hell in order to be able to pull you out of the pit of despair. Okay, so what I was relating to that on Patron was a lot to do with around, information that one got took to the grave, a secret that got took to the grave, information about something that got took to the grave and they can't find out what that is. That's like info of other people's lives, and they took it the wrong way and whatnot, and they're taking it down under to Australia maybe. Okay, but like, now I'm going to take all of this into consideration and take it all down here. Bam, there it is, and it's all gone from up here. So is it like abandonment? Is it a death, or is it something? Is it, because it definitely came up in Leo reading, which is also an 8, which is Aquarian, but you can only really watch this as a Life Path 9 or a Virgo, okay? Because you don't have a major arcana apart from a 9 of Virgo, which is the moon, but a moon is a 3, is a 9, okay? So, you know, because people will say Pisces, but it's a 3, it's Pisces, okay? So you watch this from the aspect of the numerology of 9, okay? So what your message is about, like I was saying around soulmates and twin flames and stuff like that, right? When you meet someone, you take each other down to the pits of despair of the rabbit hole. That's information and fucking else. Everything else. That's the gates of hell. Okay. So when you stand there, you pull someone out of that you meet at that time. It goes full circle. You have to see the educational videos that I've been explaining to you. Okay, but you meet each other in time. When you've done that, and that's been finished and you're putchy and stuff, like, when that's gone around and around and around and you've fucking had enough and you're sick to death, you could be dealing with a Cancerian or like Puff 7. But like when it's gone around and around and around, right, and the wheels on the bus go round and round and round and round, when they go around and around, when you get here, you've just fucking gone round 3, round 4, and you're like, fuck, bruv, this is like a title fight. I've just been beat up, I've been fucking abandoned and mentally abused and God knows what else, and physically, mentally fucking... Oh. Sorry, I nearly said a word there that I can't say on here. What is that? Did somebody get... Oh, Virgo, what the fuck in hell is going on there? It's kind of like somebody comes back beat up. Like, they're absolutely been beat up. Like, they're like, what the fucking hell are you doing here? And they're like, oh, I've just been beat up. And you're like, well, don't come in here, beat it. Like, beat it, Michael Jackson. Like, you know, you might as well fucking beat it. Don't come back here, like, in that state. Like, what, you know, or someone, like, absolutely is obliteratedly drunk or something, or whatnot, and they're like, don't fucking even think about coming to my fucking door. Don't even think about coming around here. So something like that, like, don't even think for 1 minute that you can come around here doing that. Okay. So this might be a family member or something that's going on, and someone ends up thinking, why are you here? Like, what are you doing at my front door? Don't even, because I keep hearing that, don't even fucking think for 1 minute that you can just waltz back into my life like Waltz and Matilda. Okay. So I don't know what that is for. Well, as long as you're not calling the person over, well, then that's not going to happen, right? And if that is, then why would someone turn up at someone's door here? Because this came up in Leo, and I couldn't... oh, it's my first reading, man. I've been feeling up, Tommy. It's been fucking all getting on top of me. But like, no, I've just been up quite a long while. Okay, but like, took me quite a while to get through the Leo reading to try and figure out what that was. And it is something around this, like, coming full circle back around to the beginning and wants to do it again. And someone's like, why are you contacting me? Like, what is it that you want to know now? Like, I thought you'd understood that when I told you the first time not to come back here. Like, why is it that I kicked you out of the house and then you turn back at the house when I told you don't come back to my house? Unless there's a drug dealer here and someone's saying, look, don't ever, ever, ever turn up at my house expecting to get something from my house because you're not welcome in my house. So don't even think about coming to it. Okay? Or coming to America. Is it coming in America or my shop? My hairdressing shop or something like that? Don't ever come back to this shop again. I mean, is someone stealing something from a shop and they try to get back into where you're working in a shop and they just waltz straight back into the shop and you're like, bruv, don't you fucking come back in here. You've got a police record. Like, the police are after you. Like, don't come back here. Don't come back to my fucking house. Unless this is someone that you've took out a sanction with and you've told them to remain at a fucking distance and to never come back. Y'all could have been dealing with a fucking raver up in here. Or Raven. But like, or John. But like John Raven's news round. Okay. John Craven's news round. But like, whose round is it anyway? Whose line is it anyway? Around a Leo? Or an Aquarian? But like, you got barred from this pub. Don't come in this pub ever again. Or you got barred from this shop and you're a criminal. Don't come into this fucking shop because you're a criminal. You've just been caught stealing something. Or something like that. Don't ever come back round this shit. Don't come back round here ever again. Don't come back round here. I don't want your apology. I don't want fuck all from you. I don't need anything from you. Do not come sniffing round my stuff now. So these things that have been stolen or something like that. And kind of like, don't even fucking bother apologising now. You can keep it. Too late to apologise. It's too late. It's too late to apologise now. You've gone too far. Like, don't come back in this shop expecting to fucking get back on into our shop. You've fucking got caught stealing. That's what I heard. I heard it on the grapevine that it was you. What? I heard it on the grapevine that it was you. So it's not the truth. Not Pisces, Libra, truth be told tarot? Or a tarot card reader? Like, hold on. Is this the truth or not? Is it Pisces? What the fuck is going on in this reading, Virgo? I keep hearing like, is this the truth or is it not the truth? Is it the whole truth and nothing but the truth? Do I even know what the truth is? Am I prepared to listen to the truth, or have I just like got fucking deaf ears and like I just can't hear fuck all anyway? So there's no point me even listening to you because I haven't got any fucking hearing aid in. And you're like, you're all right there, Frank, and you're like, you're right, bro. You know what? You're not listening to what I fucking said. You're like, nah, bro, I can't listen to you. Fucking, you're like, you're barking like a fucking raving lunatic. You're like, yeah, but you're like, oh, bro, just like, let me just put my earbuds in. And you're like, what's going on out there? And you're like, I mean, someone couldn't physically be deaf, and you're like, bruv, it's like, I keep talking to you, like, and you don't never fucking listen anyway. What's the point of me even talking to you when you don't listen anyway? There's no point. What's the point? I tell you, I speak to you, and you're like, you're really not showing any signs of interest, are you? You're like, not really, Felicia, to be honest with you. You're quite boring, in fact. No, could be dealing with a Gemini. But like, I'm sorry, no, not saying Gemini, I'm saying like, I'm sorry, but this conversation is so fucking boring. Like, you know, it's not mentally stimulating me. It's like, what have you got to say for yourself? And you're like, well, not a real lot, really. And you're like, okay, then. So, I don't know. What colour is white? White. Okay. Oh, is it a black and white thing? I don't know. We've been going over this for a little while. Something's around colour. Colour doesn't mean much. It's the system that fucked us up. But like, okay, so what colour's that? Pink. So what colour is pink? Pink. Oh. What else can we talk about then? Okay, what day is it? If it was Monday, what day would it be? Monday. Okay, so what, are you Boomtown rats or are you a rat? You're like, well, rainy days and Mondays always get me down, but you're like, oh, listen, Sagittarius, Taurus, Life Path 5, what the fuck? Why don't you know, what's the matter with you? Like, oh. It's like, well, I don't like Mondays for a start, unless I'm happy Mondays, but like, nah, I don't like Mondays, tell me why. I don't like Mondays, tell me ooh, 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 because I'm bored as fuck. So someone has Mondays off work. You're like, hold on a minute, bruv. You have a Monday off work and you're bored? Yeah. Ooh. Okay, then. You're like, well, I'm just going to sit here in the pits of despair, like wondering about what the fuck I'm going to do. And like, well, I don't know, bruv. Like, you know, come on, Tyrone. Do something with your life. You're like, no, I can't, Felicia. What do I do without you? Number 2, I want to know. What do I do with a number 2? Just flush it, bro. Flush that shit right down the toilet. You're like, Ralph. Like, Jesus, fuck, are you alright in there? You're like, no. God, fucking hell, I'm not going in there. She's like, fuck knows. Is it Incredible Hulk? She's looking a little bit green. Oh, fucking hell, David Banner. You're like, you look a bit green, sweetheart. You alright? Oh, I'm fucking drunk or pissed or stoned and I've had a whitey. And you're like, oh, really? You had a whitey, brother? Told you not to drink on stop with smoking weed? And you're like, yeah, but like, oh, like, why did I feel so fucking shit? And you're like, well, bruv, you never heard of Just? You do it to yourself. You should listen to really Tom York. Just, you do it to yourself, you do. And you're like, yeah, I know, but, it's, bruv, will you keep beating yourself up, for fuck's sake, Michael Jackson? Jesus, what is wrong with you now? It's like, oh, I can't believe it. I've just got beat up and I'm fucking beat it and Michael Jackson and they took my money. I mean, fucking hell, let's hope that this is Elijah that's winning the fight against Lee. And Lee ends up with nothing and he's like, oh, they just took everything from me. They stole everything. They like just fucking ripped me off. They took my money, the house, my home. They took my child away. They took everything. And they're like, Sorry, Virgo. You all right, bruv? Like, you know, are you all right? Is it your brother? I don't know. But, like, are you all right, Virgo? Is it any of this related to you? I hope not. Or Pisces. But, like, is any of this relating to you? I really don't know. I mean, are you ill? Like, do you have, like, COVID or something? And you're watching it like, or do you just have, like, a fucking huge hangover? I just don't know. Hannah. Keep saying hanger, hangover, hang glider. Hang glider? Someone fall off a hang glider. Yeah, you right there, bruv? Oh, fuck. Where did that come from? He just fell from a hang glider. Fucking hell, bruv. You alright, Frank? Not really, bruv. I just fell off an hang glider. Oh, dear. You fell over, bruv. You alright? No, dickhead. I mean, is this an old people's home? And someone's just like, yeah, let's have a laugh. Everybody's at work and they're all talking like, yeah, fucking last night I fucking got it. Yeah, I fucking didn't know. And you work in old people's place and like, oh, fuck, is anybody propping him up? He's like, no, I thought you were. Like, no, I was talking to you. Oh, really? So while you were at work, talking amongst yourselves, some poor fucker just fell over that? Oh, I mean, what, you a cleaner? You're like, right, we're going to have to cut this aisle down and put all the cleaning stuff up. You're like, what's going on here? Oh, yeah, them over there. Yeah, they're fucking stupid, aren't they? And then all of a sudden someone's like, boom, whops you up the side of your ear. What the fuck? And you're like, listen, bruv, I'm fucking telling you, wake the fuck up. Or you're like, yeah, and you're not paying attention at work at all, and everybody's like, oh, this is fucking great, isn't it? Blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden some poor motherfucker falls over and you're like, well, you weren't helping me. You weren't propping me up. And you're like, oh, shit, bruv, we're in trouble now. We've fucking done it now, bruv. You are done it now, Putchie. Oh, what have you done? But oh, you have done it now. You have absolutely sunk to your lowest now. Oh, what was I talking? What reading yesterday? Like, was it the Cancerian or Gemini reading? One of those. And the Virgo, because I was trying to explain about something about cards and I picked it up and it happened to be Virgo in reverse. And I probably went on for about 20 minutes about Pluto and Saturn and karma and feeling low and feeling down and everything else. Y'all, in this reading, was that you guys, Virgo? Sorry. I did say if you'd watched that reading, I said, look, if this is you guys and you're suffering from that, then I don't know what it was. But I said try to look on the bright side of life, right? Something to do around... I don't know, someone that's Jewish is what I'm picking up, like a Jewish person, because I'm picking up, like, the film, right, the comedy film, right? I liked Pam. Or Pam, the name Pamela, or Pam, or Spam, really? Like Pam. Don't know what the fuck is going on here. Does someone fall over, or an elderly person, or Percy Baxter, or I don't know, someone's just like, ill manners, ill will, there's no will. Someone, okay, this might even come up through the Leo reading, where I said someone took all the info to the grave and they never told them that there was a will. Like, there just wasn't one. Someone didn't sign any documents and they never got anything. And they're like, well, what the fuck, bruv? I've been looking into this pot of money for ages, and by the time we got into this account, we realised there was fuck all here. This was that shop uptown. Someone broke into this shop uptown. This really could be that. Here. This could be that poor guy that got robbed. Here. Of all of his fucking... Bruv, they ripped the front of the shop off. They must have had chains and they put it to the borders that came down. Ripped the fucking front of the thing off. All the brickwork went flying everywhere as well. And that went all fucking ape shit everywhere all over the fucking road. It took them all day. And that poor geezer, man... what's his name? Aji, I think his name is. Bruv, he's fucking standing there like, oh man, I can't believe him. Because I get on really well with someone that's Sammy, his name is, owns a corner shop here. And I've gone in and I said, fucking hell, Sammy, he knows the other guy really well. I was like, yeah, I'd see him. I could see him. They walk past here and whatnot. But this poor guy, man, he sits there watching his livelihood with these fucking arseholes that have robbed his shop. So it might be that. Or Rob. Robin. Or Robert. Or Robin. Or Rob. Or a robbing bastard. I mean, I don't know. But, like, you took everything, man. Like, because there's this energy here where someone's like they never got to find out this info as it got took to the grave. And they've been waiting to get into a bank account. And by the time they end up finding what money is in this bank account, it's all gone. Like, everything has been took. Or they've spent it all. Like, they get to their bank and they're like, right, okay, let's go to my bank and I've got this money, or we've been trying to find out this info for how long, what we got during a will or something like that. And they're just about to read it out and they're like, okay, what did we get? And they say, nothing. There is nothing left. It's all gone. There is nothing here. And what do you mean? I thought there was going to be some money in the bank, or I thought there was going to be some fucking something. And you're like, what did we get? And you're, nothing. Absolutely nothing. I mean, was it your birthday? Somebody like, what did you get me? And you're like, fuck all. You're like, well, you didn't get me nothing for my birthday. I mean, is it Capricorn? I don't know. It's kind of like someone opens something up, and when they open it up, it's nothing but a fucking Jack in the Box. Or Jackie. But like Jack in the Box, like, bruv, is that it? You give me a fucking surprise? That's not a fucking surprise, bruv. You just hit me right between the eyes. I mean, surprise, surprise. Well, a fucking dart hit me between the eyes. I was like, all right, John. Right, come on, bruv, let's play darts. And you're like, what? And you're like, bruv, you're supposed to move out the fucking way, Derek. And you're like, well, I can't. I ain't got my glasses on. You're like, fucking hell, bruv. Let's have a game of darts. Well, there's no dartboard. Well, that's all right. We can use you. Stand there and put an apple on your head and let's see if we can get it. Oh, go on then. That's a good idea. Right, okay. John, what was his name? The dart player, John. Right, John, here we go. Okay. You're like, oh, bruv. If you're going to throw that dart at me, at least fucking hold it in your right hand. You're like, that is my fucking right hand, dickhead. No, I mean the right hand that you use. I know, it's that is my right hand, knobhead. And you're like, no, the hand that you normally write with. And you're like, oh, the one that works. Yeah. Oh, okay. Right, here we go. Stand there, Dave. Okay, here we go. I'm just about to throw it. Oh, fuck, it went straight in my eye. I mean, what's that? I don't know. Come on, that's a good one, Virgo. If you're feeling that down, just watch this video, bruv. That was made up on the spot. I got fucking no idea. But like, I just got this spot. Oh, it's me. There it is, like right there. Oh, that's annoying. But like, just like that, like right. I've got it in the right hand this time. I'm going to get it right. And here we go. Are you ready? No, don't you throw that dart at me. I don't want to see it. Well, you're not going to see it. Trust me, it'll be that quick. It's over before you even know it. Are you ready? On your marks. Get set. Close your eyes. I mean, what is that? Paul Daniels. Someone try to pull a trick. Like, this is going to be over before you know it. And you're like, fucking hell, bruv. It's like, no, it's not even over. It is over. It's over. Sofa, Sophie, hand over, Hannah, hands it over, go on, hands it over. What? The dart that you just threw at him. I don't know, bruv, you want to take it out of his fucking head, don't you? What do you mean? Yeah, give us a clue. Well, it's in his head. What's that? A bullet. Is it? Oh, fucking hell, was there a murder going on here? Sorry, I'm kind of hearing like, well, give us a clue then, at least give us a clue. Where's that dart that you just threw? Well, I fucking threw it at him, didn't I? Well, yeah. Well, so where is it? Well, it's in his fucking head, isn't it? So, it's Ed. Eddie? Edmonds? Adrian? It's in his head. What is that then? It's nowhere else, it's just in your head. I don't know, what, you a fucking lunatic? I don't know. It's nowhere else, you can't see it at all. It's not anywhere else. It's in his head. In his bed. In his dead. Really? What the fuck is that message? And he is dead. And he is dead. What? And he was... And then all of a sudden he was dead. Someone die here. Like, and then all of a sudden, boop, the magic dragon, and they were gone. 1 minute they were here, and then the next minute they were gone. Is there a death here like that? Like, 1 minute they're here, the next minute they're gone. Or 1 minute, like, I went over to see them, and they were here, and then when I got there, they were gone. Something like that. Or 1 minute I was ill, and then the next minute I didn't realise, and boop, and they're gone. I have got no idea what that message is. It's quite disturbing for some of you guys there. So whatever that is relating to you, Virgo, I've got no idea. But my condolences if anything like that has happened. And if any of you ill, I wish you a speedy recovery. Okay? Sorry about the dog. Let's see. Virgo. What has Virgo got coming up this week, please? Virgo, see, got... Virgo, you got the Wheel of Fortune. But I seem to be very fortunate. Well, this side does anyway. I seem to be blessed. I seem to be fortunate. Okay, I'm fortunate that I didn't get involved, is what I'm hearing for a lot of you. Like, I'm extremely fortunate that I didn't really get tangled up in all of that. So is it around a Pisces? And I'm really fortunate that I just didn't get tangled up in it. I just didn't have the time. I'm sorry, but I just haven't got the time. Okay, what's the time, Mr. Wolf? Leo? What's the time, Mr. Wolf? Dinner time. Really? What, you hungry? Yeah. So, like, hungry eyes. But, like, I'm just so glad that I never really got involved in all of that drama. I'd rather just fucking stay out of it, remain humble, and just eat apple crumble and eat apple pie and call a spade a spade. Stay well out of it, is what I'm hearing. I just want to stay well out of it. And I'm so glad that I never got tangled up in all of that mess here. That's what I'm hearing. Virgo, what's Virgo got coming up this week, please? Virgo. Oh dear, there's a definite codependent energy here. It's like, no, I'm so glad I never really got stuck on that. And you're like, well, you can be stuck all you like, but bruv, unless you're going to let it go, then you might as well just sit home and watch fucking Ice, whatever it is. But like, let it go. Don't bother me. No, what? Don't bother me. What's that? Don't bother me. Shoot fly, don't bother me. Shoot fly, stir crazy. Someone in prison here, and it's driving someone stir crazy by being in purgatory. This is purgatory energy. I'm stuck between a goddamn rock and a hard place, and I don't know what to do now. Like, I've fulfilled with everything that I have, but if I feel let down, bruv, how am I going to move on with my life and actually find that one person that's going to see me for who I am? Truly. Okay. Who would that be? If that be you, what you need is a number 2. 11. 9, 10, 11. 2. I need another number 2, which means I need another soulmate to get me out of this shit. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, I need to find a number 2 somewhere. Some of you are looking for the numbers and stuff that I've been doing, maybe. And you're trying to find that blip in the matrix that I told you all about was possibly a number 2. Okay. So let's see, Virgo. 9, really, Virgo? Well, you're singing pretty just as you are. I love you just the way you are. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Or this person. Somebody here, what is going on with my voice? In 3 readings now, I've hit this certain card that is the 3rd card, and my voice is gone. Like, I get to the 3rd energy, or the 3rd day, 7 days. Listen to what Steve said. But I've done 3 or 4 readings, and every time I've come to this 3rd card, is my voice gone. Like, I don't know what that is. Like, oh, can't speak. But I love you just the way you are. Somebody loves someone here just the way they are. They don't need to be any different. You don't never need to change yourself for the other person. Even if you see a fish as a shellfish, you don't never have to change the person you are for anybody. If you're just not really compatible with anybody, then that doesn't mean that you have to change yourself for the other person. Okay? Because you'll find someone that loves you just the way you love them, equally the same. You won't argue. Like, soulmates are supposed to support each other, not argue, thinking that arguing and splitting up is supporting. That's not how a soulmate situation works. That's a karmic energy. Can feel very much familiar as the same energy of a true one. Okay, that's why you can be stuck in purgatory a lot, finding yourself keep searching for an answer that is never really told to you because you don't never satisfied with a 9. Okay, so I never seem to find that one. Like, I can't find the right person for me that can really just support me all of the time of me needing them all the time. 9s, right? So, like, you know, how can I live without you if you're not going to support me? Well, I don't need to, because if we're fucking argued and split up and you're single, it's not the fact that I'm not supporting you. It's the fact that I'm thinking more of myself to say to you, you need to detox. You'll need to cleanse yourself by being on your own and know what that's like to be on your own. And then when you are, you can find someone that loves you just the way you are. Okay? It's called alchemy. Or Natalie. Someone said in the comments, you mentioned alchemy and it's the person that's called Natalie with alchemy and you. You do realise I've been reading tarot cards for the last fucking centuries and years, right? Did you know of that? Of course I know. God. Oh dear. Anyway, let's see. Let's see, Virgo, what they got coming up. Because you're single here, more than likely. Oh, dear. Why are you not talking? Why are you not talking? Desperately seeking Susan is what I'm hearing. Like the desperate page or something. Like, oh no, I'm desperate. Like, I'll fuck anybody. like, I am so desperate. Like, I don't give a fuck whether she's a cow or a pig or not. I don't give a shit. Like, I'll fuck anybody. This is what I'm hearing. So, I don't know. I keep hearing this desperately seeking a Susan. Or Sue. Like, I'm desperately keep seeking to sue people. And like, I'm going to take you to court. And I'm going to take you to court too. And I'm a fucking marvel. Like, and I'm going to save you of the goddamn universe. And I'm going to save you. And I'm going to save you too. And you and ba-ba-ba. Now, let's really hope that that wasn't Jim will fix it, because that wasn't an offender, okay? So, I don't know what is going on there, because Jim will fix it didn't really fix it for any fucker. He broke it. Into Pandora's box. Oh, dear. Because this is taken away. You took away the biggest part of me, which could mean that you took away my virginity. Which could mean that there could be a lot of trauma that is created by a person here, is what I'm hearing. Like, you took my womb, or you took, like, a part of my body off me, and now, what do I do with that? Like, what do you want me to do now? And if that's a love life, then you need to get the fuck over that, because there's some people here that could really be suffering with loss, or, like, the loss of a limb. It came up. I said, what is that to do with a hangman and someone like this? And I said, fuck, why am I looking at someone that's been amputated? And it was like, you know, think of those sort of people, man. If you're just bothered about your fucking love life, think about how difficult that is. Right? Or even in prison. I don't know. Let's see. Show me the other person, please, connected to Virgo. The truth be told, Tarot. Truth, please just tell me the truth. Please just speak up. Someone's not speaking though. They're not asking any question. They may not even be asking the right one. You can either ask a right one or a wrong one, or none at all. But or the none. But you still ain't got none. You still got nothing. It's kind of like, okay, I put 1 and 1 in, and what do I get? 2? No, nowhere. Stay at the energy of 9, being in purgatory, always searching for the profit, the false prophecy, the 1% profit that never comes in purgatory. Never seem as if what you have is enough. You can become very greedy as a 9. Because you can be like, no, man, I want money, I want fame, I want fortune, I want love, I want fucking everything, Jedi. And if I don't get the box of chocolates with every motherfucking piece of chocolate in that goddamn box, some motherfucker's going to lose their finger. Okay? So you can end up being extremely stubborn and arrogant, knowing that life isn't what you may think it is. It is not the box of chocolates that you first look into. Okay? It's called mixtures and all sorts. It has all kinds of different flavours and fucking things in there. Okay? But that's Pandora's box. Sometimes there may be info that you don't want to hear or know. Because if you're arrogant as fuck and you think you're better than anybody else, it's like a title fight. It's like Tyson Fury or anybody. Someone will take that title at some point. Okay? So life isn't about fighting. It's about giving up and leaving people to just do what the fuck they want here. Because some people here could want everything that they don't get, and they want everything their own way, and it never works out for them in the end, because they realise that whatever it is that I keep searching for of answers, whatever I keep the everlasting rainbow of keep trying to reach out as far as I can, but I can never seem to reach out as far as others, or I can never seem to think, okay, I'm just going to sit here and isolate myself away for years on Earth, and I'm never going to be the one that reaches out to someone. I'm just the one that sits back expecting that fucking Prince Charming is going to come knocking at my door without me putting in any effort. You'll stand right in your own way here, because you're not going to accomplish anything just by, believing that you have everything, because then you're not fucking humble, right? I have everything more than what you do. I have good looks, I have sex, I have charm, I have this, I have that, I have everything about me that's on flick and on time and on perfect. Well then trust me, bruv, it's a dime a dozen. By the time you get in it, you think, fuck that. It's a dime, alright, looks nice, but by the time I get in it, it's fucking stale and rotten as fuck. Okay, so, do you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about food here. But people's insides, people, when you're in a relationship, it's different trying to get in one. Because when you're in it, you're like, oh, okay, I'll fit on your meat suit. Our meat suits seem to fit quite well. Now let's get down to the nitty-gritty of keeping the relationship as it is. That's very argumentative and not talking and fucking arguing and spitting and crying and everything else. That's the dime a dozen. That's what's inside. Okay. Or that is what died. What is that? It's about something's inside of me. I don't know what that is, why I'm picking up that. Let's see, show me the other person connected to Virgo, please. I mean, if I come across arrogant and stubborn, I'm sorry, I'm not. It's just that you might be really relating it to something that's really bothering you, and I'm not really fully picking up on what that is. Because if that's really personal to you. You know, you're well within your right, just like Hitler. Well within his right to do whatever it was that he wanted to do. Of course, he wasn't well within his right, but if you look at how fucking Germany got fucking absolutely, fuck you, bro, we're just going to kill everybody and then, fuck you over and not give you anything. It's going to piss people off, right? But of course not. But people that do what they do it because they believe it. That's what they do. They believe that. It's called a condition. Whether they're fucking crazy, loopy or not, they're going to do it because that's what they want to do. Or somebody committed suicide here because they keep picking up, no, I'm going to do it. We can't keep looking over you, watching out for you. If you're going to do things stupid, you're going to have to do this yourself. Show me the other side, please. Who's connected to Virgo on the other side? Oh, they're blocking this energy out. It's probably what's driving you crazy here. It drives me crazy, but I can't help myself. Drives me crazy because I don't know what's going on in your life. This is your life. What is it about life after death here? The life after loss, life after love, love after love. What's that? There's a song there. Love After Love. Oh, it's Paul Weller. Pauline, Paulie, Butchie, Pisces, Philip. Love After Love. Well, it was mainly on Paul Weller sung that when he did, I don't know if any of you watched that, but Speedway. I think it was Speedway, or was that Paul McCartney? I don't know. Where he sat in front of an audience playing an acoustic guitar years ago. Fucking brilliant. Played every single song with an acoustic guitar. Oh, gotta watch it. Paul Weller live acoustic, but it's quite a long time ago. A long, long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. But I knew if I had my chance, I could make those people dance, and maybe they'd be happy for a while. But January made me shiver. You right, January? For all the letters that I delivered, but there was bad news on the doorstep. I couldn't take one more step. I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widowed bride, but something touched me deep inside the day the music died. So bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my levy to the Chevy, but the Chevy was dry. And good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, this'll be the day that I die. This'll be the day that I die. Show me the other person, please, connected to Virgo. Did you write the book of love? Did you have faith in God above? Yes, but not the book, even though the Bible tells you so. But do you believe in rock and roll and music? Take your mortal soul. Let me tilt your heat and a dance real slow. But I know that you're in love with him. When I saw you working in the gym, the courtroom was adjourned. I can't remember anymore. Yeah, the courtroom was adjourned. Adjourned. I'm going to have to wait longer. You know, oh, fuck, bruv. I just got here. I didn't get an answer. And I had to fuck off. Oh. Courtroom is adjourned. But do you believe in faith in God above? Steve Vai. Do you have faith? Of course I do. I just don't believe in the book. The book was wrote by man, for God's sake. I mean, come on, man. I mean, am I fucking right or am I right? Really? Do you know, is it Groundhog Day? But no, Molly, not yet. But like, you know, the book of religion was fucking manipulated so many times that nobody in this life was ever there to witness where, when, or what. It's like a planet, right? You can look into a fucking, what do you call it, scope, and you can look up into the planet and you can predict what the planet's going to do by knowing the time sequence that it goes around. But when you look at the Akashic Book of Records, that goes above and beyond anything because it is invisible. It's not physically there. It's a substance you can't see, you can just hear. Channel it. It's not actually written in a book. Okay. So, but would anyone really believe that? I've been questioned so many times in my life that I actually wonder whether people that are spiritual actually are spiritual when they don't know. Because they come across it and they think, what the fuck is all of this? It's not a cup and a fish, goddammit. It's what it says in the book. I'm not used to that. I can't, I don't. It's called evolution. It's called the scale of advanced reading. Okay? It's no, you know, it isn't fucking Tino shade to anybody. If you just don't get it, you don't get it. It's not going to fit in with anybody, just like the book or the Bible or a fucking, I don't know, or a fucking Harry Wank. Who gives a shit? Do you know what I'm saying? It don't fit everybody. You get frigid people. You get people like, oh my God, I am going to have to be celibate because I'm waiting for my twin flame. And I haven't had sex in fucking years because I'm waiting for the one person. Bruv, y'all need to get banging one out for fuck's sake because y'all wasting your fucking time with all that shit. Karmic energy. It's obvious. Soulmates support each other thick and thin. They're with each other. They love each other. They want to be with each other. They don't fight to... I'm fighting to go the opposite fucking direction because you're chasing me like fuck. You're not tempered. You've got too much of a temper. You're fucking not speaking. It's karmic. For God's sake. You know, sit there waiting fucking 12 years, not banging one out, thinking, well, I'm just going to wait for the one. No, bruv. It doesn't happen. You all fucking missed the ticket of the evolution scale there. You're probably still back down to square one thinking, well, fucking hell, Tyrone. I've been sitting here waiting for 12 years for this decade to keep coming back, and it never did. No. The train got off at the end of the line and never came back. Okay, so I don't know what that's for, but that's what I've got for you. If you want to swing on a star, or if you want to do all that sort of shit, then you can just look in the jar. That jar can actually be found below. And you can be called Charlotte. But you can find the link provided below. You can reach out for a personal reading. But this will be the full access bundle only. Okay, so you have to follow the video and shit like that, but you already know. Okay, full access bundle only. More cards, clarified, thoughts and feelings. Thanks very much, and see you soon.